Hey y'all, it's Dapper Boy here. In today's video, I'm going to cover contentcreators.vip. It's a new DApp that's been out for a couple of weeks now, and I definitely enjoy it, and I'm loving the way that it looks and the way it runs, and the imagination that went into it. So, it's clearly a fork off of the crops farmers with its own little unique twist on things. So it's actually pretty cool, and it's already paid out a little bit because I did withdraw some. I did claim some of my rewards, and it's still small, so it's a good time to be getting into it. So let's start with the differences of this and the crops farmers. It has hybrid features. So first off, you have a 30 hours rewards accumulation cutoff. So the amount of time is more than or less than 48 hours, which the crops farmers has, and that can be useful. And it has a 13 hours compound timer, which I think is really cool because it means the time is always going to change. Like if you were to compound at 12 p.m., you're not going to be able to re-compound until 1 a.m. And then you won't be able to compound again until 2 p.m. And it will keep bouncing around like that. And it's a pretty cool feature that they added. And there's only 8 times mandatory compound, where in the crops farmers they have 10 times mandatory compound. And by the way, the crops farmers has a 12-hour compound timer as well. So there's another difference with that. And I'm liking the differences that they've added. It definitely makes for a unique project, and it could be a very potential for a lot of growth in this project. If you're in the crops farmers, any of them, you probably know by now that it is very sustainable, and there's a lot of potential to grow. So we also have a 90% tax for early withdrawals, and that's really good because I think the bigger the tax, the better. I would prefer it to be 100%. I'm just like that. And I think that that would make it ultimately the most sustainable, meaning you can't withdraw early. It's just not doable, basically. But still 90%, whereas crops farmers are an 80% tax for early withdrawals. And when you withdraw early, it means that you've withdrawn before you've compounded 8 times in this particular miner. And that's actually beneficial to the sustainability of the project, because if you have the ability to withdraw as often as you would like, then if we have a whale in the project, we're going to be basically hold on, let's just fix that. But it's going to be dark, a little dimmer. It's all right. If we have the ability to keep withdrawing over and over and over again, then it's not going to be sustainable. It's going to be less sustainable. And especially if you have whales that got in early and they're just taking out huge chunks of the TVL, then it's just going to be that they're basically taking out the supply for everyone else really quickly. So in this case, if they want to withdraw, they can as many times as they want. But each time they're going to get hit with a 90% tax that goes back into the TVL for everyone else. And that's only if they take out before the 8 times compound that they need to do, which takes about a week because you have 13 hours before you can compound again, and you have to do it 8 times. So it's a whole system that they've set up to block out whales from basically draining the TVL, and that's really good. And I like that it's unique. And we have a 6% tax for the smart contract, and it's basically saying you have a tax, and it's going to be on withdrawals, on selling basically, and stuff like that. So I'm not sure exactly if it's for buying and selling or also compounding, but that's what I do know about it, is that it's there. And if you really wanted to know, you can check the white paper. And not sure why it's taking me there. Here we go. So here we go. We can find the 6% tax. Withdrawal tax is the 6%, 5% deposit tax. So that's all going back into the contract. 90% withdrawal tax, which, like I said, feeds directly back into the contract and will ensure everyone compounds sufficiently. So that's all I'm going to read on there. I'll maybe make another video where I go in depth into the white paper, if that seems like the right thing to do. So yeah, basically you're a content creator, you're a producer, and you just pile up your content, and then you're going to want to eventually, once you have enough content created, you're going to want to sell it, and that's where you make your profit. So if you look down here, you have your wallet balance, you have the fixed contents, and you have pile content and sell content, which is to claim. So piling content is compounding, and as you can see, I've compounded once, and each time you compound, it's just getting you closer to that 8 to where you can sell your content and claim. So I think that this is a really sustainable project. Let me know what you think. If you want to join, I will have the official link in the description, and you can check it out for yourself. Always do your own research, and this is not financial advice. So with that all being said and accumulated, have a great day.